This week on Machinery Pete TV, top-of-the-line hay and forage equipment made this Wisconsin auction a popular place. This 2009 New Holland FR 9060 forage harvester was the headliner. Another fence row find becomes a beautiful green machine. And Pete gives us a harvest time update of a hot combine market.
Your machinery is a serious investment and at the heart of every farming operation. Some call it a passion. We're Machinery Pete TV, and today we'll cover everything from auction roundups to the classics to the latest trends and technology. Machinery Pete, the most trusted name in farm equipment.
Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support. Sullivan Auctioneers, a big iron company. Let our team of professionals show you how to make your auction a success. Visit sullivanauctioneers.com. For farmers working to lift, change, and repair tires, check out the Tire Grabber at thetiregrabber.com. Protect Systems, it's what professionals choose to clean, polish, and protect their equipment. Protect Systems products are easy to use and provide consistent professional results every time. Big Iron Auctions and the Share Your Legacy program, promoting the future of agriculture with amazing legacy stories from across America. Well, folks, all these years traveling around the country going to auctions, I tell you, I feel like I should have a food show because you always find out the best place to eat. And this week we're in Weyauwega, Wisconsin, and I've been advised just up the road in Ogdensburg, Wisconsin, is a place called Shawnee B's with awesome cheeseburgers. And if you talk to Sean just right, you could probably even get yourself a spotted cow. Now, I need to say a big thank you to Sean's father, Stanley, for watching Machinery Pete TV every week. And hey, stick around, we got a great auction today. We're gonna show you some awesome forage equipment. But first, it's time for Share Your Legacy, brought to you by Big Iron Auctions.
Big Iron Auctions has been proud to share the legacies of rural America in 2023. Though each family is unique, they're bonded by hard work, perseverance, love of country, and love for their families. From the 89-year-old gearhead in Ocheyedan, Iowa.
Since I was old enough to know any kind of tractors, nothing has ever had enough power to suit me.
And that's why they call you the oldest juvenile delinquent to this day.
I think you're probably right.
To the family in Lively Grove, Illinois that started a farm from scratch in 2001.
Created a passion in me, and I always dreamed about it. Being a farmer in this country that's the milk and honey of this country. It's what built this place.
Share Your Legacy has been honored to meet these great families. And don't forget the dairy farmer from Wahoo, Nebraska.
You can do the work that you need to do. You can do the hard work, but do the work. Like no matter what it is, and don't let somebody tell you that you can't do something because you're a girl. Sometimes dairy cows need a woman's touch. That's just the way it is.
And the Hereford cows from Central Missouri, and the Cowboys from the Texas Panhandle.
Hello. And we got to make sure the boys are happy today, don't we?
My folks started building this house in 1929, so I sleep in the bedroom I was born in.
America's legacy is found in its rural communities, on the farms and ranches that continue to feed our nation and the world. The mission continues as Big Iron travels coast to coast throughout the year. To nominate a family's story to be featured in the Share Your Legacy program, please go to bigiron.com and we'll see you soon.
Who's the boss, folks? I tell you what, this forage wagon is the boss. Meyer Boss RT8124. It is a beauty. Stick around, we'll see how high it sells.
For over 40 years, Big Iron has been America's trusted name in auctions. From farm equipment to real estate, to livestock and classic cars, we offer full service support to all of our sellers. In 2022, Big Iron acquired Sullivan Auctioneers in an effort to elevate the level of service provided to our customers. Both companies sharing similar small town origins, our stories begin the same. Combined, our over 80 years of experience has established best practices to better serve our customers in the online auction space. With our large online selection of equipment, engaged bidder base, and full-service approach, we take pride in consistently exceeding our customers' expectations. Big Iron Auctions and Sullivan Auctioneers. Truly, we are better together.
And once we tried it, we knew right away that this was a really good product. Very safe because the tire grabber grabs it very securely, and it's easy to move around, and it's just much safer and quicker.
Bought the tire grabber 6 months ago, and since we bought it, it's sped up our work doing sprayer tires and farm tractor duals, and it's cut our time probably in half on that stuff.
The only way I've seen to safely clean aluminum grain and stock trailers is Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner from Dakota Ag Innovations. With over 15 years of proven performance cleaning all types of aluminum, the results speak for themselves. Dirty, stained, and discolored aluminum trailers don't stand a chance against Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner. Safely improve the appearance of your aluminum trailers at home and make a statement with Bright Plus. Order today at trailercleaner.com or find Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner at a farm store near you.
Even, we got 12-5, want to go there now, 13, 13,000 even, 12-5, 13, yes, now 5, 13, 5, want to go there now, 5.
Well, folks, over my almost 33 years tracking auction prices, of course, values ebb and flow up and down depending on lots of conditions. Now, 3 years ago, the market wasn't as hot back then. Down on an auction in Sherman, Texas, I saw a pair of Meyer Boss RT 8124 Forge wagons sell for $19,000 each. On today's auction here in Northeast Wisconsin with this hot market, I think we might go a little bit higher.
The money's on the floor at 41,000, give me 42,000, now 43, 43,000, come on now, 43, you want to go there now, 3, 43,000, you think we got 42.5, now 43, that's the smalls we'll get, 43,000, did you get it? 43, 43, yes, now 43.5, money's online, now 44, now 44.5, 44.5, over the line now 5, 44,500, even we're at 44,000, you want to get 44.5, 44,500, do that, 44.5, we got 44,000 bills on, did you man? I'm going to get 44.5, 44.5, or the now 5, 44,000 bills on, you want to get 44.5, 44,500, we got 44,000 bills on, I'm going to get 44.5, 44.5, yes to no at 44.5, 44.5, 44.5, sell it, $44,000 goes online at $44,000.
Hey folks, I'm here with Stacy Bartle. Stacy, you are Scott's wife.
Yes.
And I understand you just had a significant anniversary.
25 years.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, Stacy, I understand you're very hands-on here over the years. You tell us about what that was like coming to the farm, and then you know, the dairy operation and just the whole bit.
Well, I didn't really know anything. I was green, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got married, then you know, what can I do? And I said all I wanted to do was drive a tractor.
Okay.
They said if you want to drive a tractor, then you're gonna learn how to milk cows. And I don't think I've been out of the parlor. Well, it's been a while since I raised the calves now, but
Sure.
Then I was in the parlor for 18 years.
Now, I mean, you guys are young. You're retiring. What? How are you feeling here coming up to auction day? Is it? Are you nervous? Are you looking forward to what's next? Or?
Well, I'm excited for what's next.
Yeah.
I'm sad to see it go.
Yeah.
But it was a good, you know, it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll be, well, I know we'll be just fine.
Okay, folks, time to talk forage wagons. We have a very nice Meyer 4120 selling here. Now, the highest auction prices I've ever seen on a 4120 back on April 3rd, 2018 in Lancaster, Wisconsin. A pair of 2016 models went for $17,000 each.
Now 12,000 even. We got 11.5 bids on 12,000. Yes, now 12.5. 12,500. 12.5. 12.5. Yes, now 13. 13,000 even. We got 12.5. Money on there now 13. 13,000 even. 12.5. 13. Yes, now 5. 13.5. Money on there now 5. 13,500. Better buy at 13.5. 13,500. 14. Money on there now 14,000 even. Do that. 13.5. 14. 14,000. Money on there now 14. Now 14.5. 14,500. The money's online at 14,500. 14.5. 14. Good order now 5. 14,500 online. Hold the money at 14,000. Money at 14.5. 14.5. Better bet 14.5. Money order now 15. 15, now 15.5, 15,500. 15,500, Junior holds the money at 15.5. 15,500, the money's in at 15.5. 15,500, the money's on the floor, now 16, money under now 16. 16,000 even, money under now 16. 15.5, 16, money under now 16. 16,000 even to that, money under now 16, money under now 16,000. Sell it. $15,500 goes online. 15.5.
Here are a few more items that sold on today's sale.
25,000, better all, you want to give 26, 26,000, 26,000, 26,000. It's going to sell online at $27,000. 100 red, 25,000, better all, I'm going to get 25,500, 25,500. Keep right together at 25,500. We get 25,000, better all, I'm going to get 25,500. Sell it. 25,000 even. Sells on the floor. 85, 7.5. I go there now, 7.5. 8,750. Bottom machine for the money at 87.50. We've got 8,500. Bet is all. I'm going to give 87.5. 85, 7.5. I go there now, 7.5. Give it home. $8,500.
All right, folks, we're going to talk Cornhead here, and Ken, you have a Drago GT8 roll. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, sir. I bought it halfway through the 21 season. We had a lot of issues with down corn. Needed to have something with the end augers. Had a Drago head that did not have the end augers. Loved the head. I had the opportunity to move up to this one with the augers and the suspended deck plates as well as everything else on it. The Drago head just made that job easier. Just never ran a head that could harvest corn the way the Drago does. It's been just a tremendous head. Highly recommend the company. Very good to work with.
What's that piece of equipment worth? Check out Machinery Pete's auction prices for the answer. Free to view, updated daily, all types of equipment. Go to machinerypete.com and click on the auction tab, then auction price data. All right, folks, let's talk the used combine market. Now, it's been not quite as hot as the used tractor market, particularly large horse tractors, just crazy hot. But used combine value is very strong. And let's talk specific examples. So last Wednesday, our friends at BigIron.com sold this combine, came out of Burlington, Colorado. It was a 2008 John Deere 9770 STS with 2,630 engine hours on it, sold for $100,500, very strong price. Now, if we look at the average auction price so far this year on Deere 9770s, comes in at $81,846, which if we compare that to just 2 years ago, back in 2020, the average was $74,341. So actually this year up 10.1% versus 2 years ago. Now the very next day last week, last Thursday, Big Iron had an online farm retirement auction out of Harrington, Kansas for Larry Beeler. And I tell you what, Larry had nice stuff. Check out his combine, this 1995 John Deere 9500. This thing had 2,371 engine hours on it. Went for $38,700. Second highest auction price in 26 months on a John Deere 9500. Now, the reason why we're seeing these rising prices on good used combines, here's a visual look. This is a representation of supply and demand on used combines for sale at machinerypete.com over the last 2 years. So if you go to the far left of this chart, that's 2 years ago, 2020, you can see that blue supply line of used combines on dealer lots way higher than the demand, the orange line. Well, look what's happened. The orange demand line has spiked way higher while the blue supply line has tanked. Hey folks, welcome back to Tractor Tales. We are in Greer, New Mexico, just outside of Clovis. I tell you what, we found quite a tractor here. This is Jimmy Eshelman. And Jimmy, you have to tell us about your 1937 John Deere A.
It's a 37A. I found it
about 22 miles west of here that was in the fence row for probably at least 40 years.
So in the fence row, we're talking...
The sand up to... The wind had blowed quite a bit since it had been moved.
How long do you figure it was sitting?
Probably at least 40 years, maybe 50. Had to cut about 4 trees out of the way to even drag it out of there.
What made you think when it was sitting in the trees, Jimmy, that you could eventually get to this point?
Just have a vision to redo it. I had redone a couple of others, so.
How long did it take you?
Probably 2.5 years, working a little bit in the wintertime.
And I love on the front here, we've got, is it 4J Farm?
Yes, it's our corporation here is 4J Farm and Cattle.
And
that's our brand.
And you've got it sitting here in the shed that, was it your grandfather built?
Yes, my granddad built it in 1928.
Now your wife Jana, what did she say when you told her you wanted to take this 37A in the trees?
We have a picture of her over there standing there looking at it like I'd lost my mind.
And now I understand you and Jana had the tractor in a local parade?
Yes. Yeah. Last year we put it in the parade.
Okay.
And,
what kind of feedback did you get?
We got quite a bit. We got a lot of looks because the old tractor in this part of the country is fading out. So I think people are surprised to see some old Poppin' Johnnies, what we call them, 2-cylinder, and they'll get some looks.
Stick around, folks. Coming up, something we have not done much over 10 years of Machinery Pete TV, feature a self-propelled forage harvester. A very nice 2009 New Holland FR 9060.
Got equipment to sell privately but tired of scams and hassles? Visit MachineryPete.com and click Sell Mine. MachineryPete.com, the simple and secure way to buy and sell equipment online.
All right, folks, time for our feature item here. We need to set this up. We have a beautiful New Holland FR 9060 forage chopper, and I'm here with the owners, Scott and Steve Bartle. Now, Scott, we were talking beforehand, and you guys have been farming here through the decades, and this was the first self-propelled chopper. Can you walk us through the different choppers you've had over the years?
Well, it started way back in the day where we used Gales, and then we went to the New Hollands, and our latest one was FP 240. Okay. And then we wanted to upgrade from that, so we decided to go with a self-propelled finally.
And what year did you buy this 09?
We bought this in 2016.
Okay, now guys, Steve, tell me, what was that like when you got the self-propelled chopper?
There was some definite wear to the chopper when we bought it, more than we thought. And as over the years, we put a lot of money into it and got it so that everything was working right and the blowers and everything blowing the way it should. And then that really took a lot of the pressure off.
And Steve, I understand your grandson was out chopping with you.
Yes, my grandson's 7, and he really wants to be a farmer someday.
Making that investment, that jump from pull type to self-propelled, I suppose over your guys' farming career, you know, you've just had to do that to keep up with the time.
Right. I would say it was one of the best things we did. It makes harvest go way quicker and easier.
We've got 110 right there. We're talking 112. Now 114. 114,000 even. The money's online at 112. Want to give 114. Yes, now 115. Now 115,000 even. We've got 114, but it's all. Want to give 115. We got 114. Want to give 115. 115. The money's on the floor. 114. Want to give 115. Now 116. Want to go there now 16. We've got 115, but it's all. Want to give 116. 116. The money is held online at 115. You want to give 116. 116. 116. 116,000. And we're going to sell the package deal for $115,000. It goes online for $115,000. Thank you all.
Well, folks, that was some interesting bidding there. Watching the 2009 New Holland FR 9060 forage harvester with a pair of heads, offered separately and then put back together. Still common that we see them sold that way, so you never know how it's going to play out. But the package winds up selling for $115,000, and I tell you, for a a 10+ year old harvester like that with these kind of hours, pretty much right in the ballpark, I thought. Hey folks, I'm here with Debbie Bartle, and Debbie, I understand your grandson Luke, 7 years old, loves to ride in the chopper.
Yes.
With your husband Steve. Can you tell us about that?
He loves everything to do about farming, and he'll ride in the chopper with Grandpa. He'll ride in the wagons, or the tractors hauling wagons with Uncle Scott. I mean, heck, one day he babysitter dropped him off at the farm, thought she was dropping him off with Grandpa, and he rode around with some guy. So, and Luke was perfectly fine, happy as a clam. Oh yeah, I knew him.
He just kind of has that farming gene.
He loves everything about farming.
Now, you showed me a picture on your phone.
Yes.
It was an amazing picture. I honestly asked if you were a professional photographer. It was such an amazing picture. That was the last time Luke got out of the chopper.
Yeah.
A little sad?
Yes. It was really like just kind of drive away and just start bawling.
Yeah.
It was really a cool picture.
Well, now I understand you were telling me that Luke also makes his own YouTube videos at 7?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And these videos are about farming?
Yes. He has actually multiple farms set up in his basement.
Okay.
Even to the point of hauling in dirt and maybe add a little water to it to make some mud so the tractors can get stuck.
Wait, he makes his own mud to get the tractor stuck.
Yep.
So, tell me about your YouTube videos, Luke. How long have you been putting those out?
I just started this winter.
Well, they are fantastic. I loved your last one where you and your sister's name is Elena?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys are great. Tell me about that video. You guys were in your basement with amazing fields that you had made down there. How'd you do that?
Well, we had to get dirt, and then we did tablecloths on top and painted them for the hay rows. And then the dirt, we had the tablecloth, put dirt on top of it, made it wet, and put a tractor in it.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed our Forage Equipment Focus show today from Weyauwega, Wisconsin. Great fun to be here watching auctioneer Greg Miller and his crew do their thing. And I tell you, when Greg told me about this sale a month ago, he said, Pete, this is some nice forage equipment. He wasn't kidding. This Meyer Boss RT8124 today at $44,000, very strong price. Hey, we'll see you back here next week on Machinery Pete TV. Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support. Sullivan Auctioneers, a big iron company. Let our team of professionals show you how to make your auction a success. Visit sullivanauctioneers.com. For farmers working to lift, change, and repair tires, check out the Tire Grabber at thetiregrabber.com. Protect Systems, it's what professionals choose to clean, polish, and protect their equipment. Protect Systems products are easy to use and provide consistent professional results every time. Big Iron Auctions and the Share Your Legacy program, promoting the future of agriculture with amazing legacy stories from across America.